CHW work and CHW day and all that, I think you guys should feel proud of who you are. And when I said how everyone is doing today, we're here to celebrate you, so you tell me how you doing. That's exactly how everyone is doing. My name is Luz Ortega. I work for the New Bedford Health Department. I'm a program director there and also a lifelong CHW, and I'm here to celebrate with you all. Welcome you, and I'm just gonna leave you a little bit of like the groundwork here. So on my right is the bathroom, so if you need to use the restrooms, you can go out there. Also right here, when you exit in front of me, there's also some restrooms that you can utilize there. And the food will begin in a second after the ceremony. We have a small agenda today, very small, very short, because I want we want you all to just celebrate, have fun with the music, play some games, just enjoy your day. Unfortunately, we couldn't have it outside on the deck because of the weather, and that was our plan because the view is beautiful. But yes, we're gonna have it indoors, and we're gonna have a good time. Right now, I'm gonna introduce you to Stephanie Sloan, the Health Department Acting Director, and she'll continue with the agenda today.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Stephanie Sloan. I am the Acting Director at the New Bedford Health Department. I just want to take a second to thank everyone for coming out here today to celebrate and appreciate and raise awareness around the great work that community health workers do for our community. After COVID-19, a number of partners in New Bedford came together around this issue of community health worker workforce development and created SUN, the Southeast Network for Community Health Workers. So I just want to shout out the New Bedford Community Health, GMB Allies, the YWCA, Fishing Partnership Support Services, the Massachusetts CHW Association, and GMB Allies, and the New Bedford Health Department for really coming together and assessing the needs of community health workers in our community and providing them trainings, opportunities, advocacy. So without further ado, I would like to have our Mayor John Mitchell, come up and read a proclamation about CHW Day.
Was this for me? Can you hear me? Is it projecting? All right, good. All right. This is even tall for me. Hey everybody, it's good to see you. Welcome. Listen, it's summer in New Bedford. I know it's raining out a little bit and it's not perfect, and even we're getting some of that haze from Canada, but it's all good. Just if you're not from the city, take a few minutes and just check some stuff out. Cove Walk's right over my shoulder, and Cisco's right over there. If you break a little bit early, it is Friday in the summertime, so you can tell them the mayor encouraged you to go over there and have a drink or more. But I'm here primarily to say thanks to all of you for all the work that you do day in and day out, but especially over the last few years. We're fortunate, despite the pandemic, we are fortunate here to have had so many really strong partners to keep people safe. The pandemic hit our city harder than most places for a variety of reasons, having to do with demographics and a whole lot of other stuff, right? And I won't trouble people with sort of those explanations and those theories. But for those of us who've been here and lived through it and worked at it, we all know that it was hard. And we've had, I feel a little battle scarred from all of it, but I also feel uplifted. So many partners, Cheryl Bartlett, the president of the Community Health Center, Congressman Keating's office, Liz Roda's here on his behalf, of course South Coast Health and Hawthorne Medical and so many others in our region. And for those of you from other regions, I mean, you have no doubt a similar experience over the years and just pulling together. Nobody else, I'll just say this, so our health department along the way just performed really, really exceptionally well. And you see a lot of the folks. worked really, really hard. Damone Chaplin has left us. He was really a strong leader for our health department for many years. He's doing it now on behalf of the city of Minneapolis, but Stephanie has stepped right into his shoes. Okay, Stephanie's got a fan club here, no doubt. Yeah, but no, we're lucky to have Stephanie where she is. But so many of you lose. I mean, there are too many of you to name here. But the point I would make is, for our health workers, whether they work inside an institution or outside, all of you really played a strong part. And I want you to know, at least if you're here in Greater New Bedford, that I've noticed along the way, and I'm just so grateful for the commitment. And I know that, again, folks from other parts of the state who've come here know it too, right? So there is times have been tough for community health workers. We've had to struggle with all manner of things, ranging from staff shortages to just the evolving complexity of the pandemic and its aftermath, and then the mental health issues, the substance abuse issues that have reared themselves in earnest in its aftermath, and so many other things, too many to list. But I just wanted to say to all of you that just how much I appreciate your work, your commitment, and your willingness to just sort of stick things out. Yours is a profession where you have to have a really strong technical background, but what you do is certainly that isn't even half the story. It's really to be successful, you really have to have a love for service and for other people, and to commit yourself, to devote yourself fully in that direction. And so that's frankly where you guys separate yourselves out from the pack. You really make a difference because you're just so into it. And I want you to know just how lucky we are, and speaking on behalf of Greater New Bedford, for that devotion. So, without any further ado, I do have an official proclamation today. So here it goes. It covers some of the same grounds, but I'll get right to it. So it says here, more than 1.13 million people in the United States have died from COVID-19 over the last 3 years. And that is in the present participle tense, right? It isn't quite over for everybody and won't be. According to the CDC, during a global pandemic that dramatically changed how people sought, assessed, and provided healthcare and services. The pandemic's onset in early 2020, and it seems like ancient history now. It's just all, isn't it? It's all so much of a blur. Demanded new approaches to healthcare and unprecedented levels of community outreach to ensure everyone had access to care and resources, and to save as many lives as possible amid extremely uncertain conditions from a new, largely unknown virus. Community health workers across Greater New Bedford and certainly other places immediately jumped into the fray, providing vital outreach support and resources to the region's most vulnerable populations. Nobody had a playbook for any of this stuff beforehand. This work placed enormous demands on community health workers' own mental health and well-being as they worked nonstop to help people through some of the worst physical, mental, and social and economic times of their lives under ever-changing state and national and city guidance. I'll add. Community health workers' essential roles in public health and healthcare have not stopped as the pandemic has subsided. Rather, their focus on health equity and ensuring care for all is more important than ever and greatly benefits the provision of local public health care. Finally, today, community health workers from across Greater New Bedford and elsewhere are gathering to celebrate each other's work, share resources, connect, create lasting friendships, and build toward a better and healthier future to the benefit of all. Now, therefore, I, John Mitchell, Mayor of New Bedford, do hereby proclaim June 9th, 2023 as Community Health Worker Awareness and Appreciation Day. Congratulations. So listen, I will just say one concluding remark, and that's this. You guys are in the business of caring for others. You've committed your professional lives to that. It is your avocation, and you do it so well, and we're so proud of you. Do not forget to take care of yourselves. and take care, so know that you're under stress, you're under pressure, and you feel the pressure of others, because that's in the nature of being so close to the action, being part of it. You can't avoid it. So just make sure that you're taking the time to appreciate your family, to appreciate your colleagues, and hopefully have a little bit of fun. You've got refreshments today, but also, as I said, as the mayor, I think it's your duty also maybe to get yourself a drink over at Cisco today too, if that's part of self-care. So there you go, everybody. Have a great day. Enjoy yourselves.
Thank you, Mayor. I promise to keep the program of this event short, as it's really a day about community health workers and taking some time to let loose, have some food, listen to some good music. But the Southeast Network of Community Health Workers really wanted to also highlight a few individuals. So today we are going to highlight a organization, a community health worker ally, and a community health worker. Today it is my honor and pleasure to recognize the New Bedford Community Health under the direction of Cheryl Bartlett for the 2023 Outstanding Organization Award. Cheryl's experience with community health in her HIV/AIDS work and her work as the former Massachusetts Public Health Commissioner makes her no stranger to the complex nature of providing health care for vulnerable or marginalized populations and the need to also tackle social determinants of health along with clinical care. In her role as the CEO at New Bedford Community Health, she has advocated for and incorporated community health workers into all systems of care. Cheryl? Thank you so much for your work.
Yay, beautiful. Did you get a picture with him? Perfect. Thank you.
For our 2023 Outstanding Ally, I would like to recognize Joyce Dupont. Although not a CHW herself, Joyce has long been an advocate for community health worker work. Joyce and I have worked together for a long time. Nearly 10 years ago, we worked on a grant that incorporated CHWs. When that grant was over, Joyce advocated to embed those community health workers into the health center's daily work. Today, Joyce has a whole team of CHWs, of which many of you are here today. For all the community health workers in the room, I don't know if Joyce tells you this, but in decision-making spaces, Joyce advocates for the importance of the work that you do and the importance of your input in the conversation, as you're truly the experts in understanding the communities we work with. Joyce. And now for our CHW. Our 2023 Outstanding CHW was nominated by her peers. I've had the pleasure to work with her on the Sun Committee for the last 6 months. It is my honor to recognize Wanda Resto, for your dedication and compassion for the community. Your peers describe you as extraordinary, amazing, thoughtful, dependable, and a true team player. It's evident in the comments that were made in your nomination that you always strive to go the extra mile for your patients and have really made a difference in people's lives. Wanda?
Many nurses hold the pinning ceremony in a higher regard than they even do their own school commencements and their diploma. In the community health worker community, we hold your value, education, life experience you bring to your job every day in the same high regard. The pinning ceremony isn't just a tradition, it is a symbol of your hard work and dedication towards continued learning to help those that cannot help themselves. CHWs lift people up by giving them the tools they need in life to be happy, successful within their lives, and to also help them meet whatever goals that individual person is striving to achieve through your help every day. Could I have Cheryl Bartlett up here to do the pinning for Greater New Bedford? Was that right behind you? Selena?
Talise.
So I just want to quickly say that the importance of today is for employers, such as in Greater New Bedford Community Health Center, to acknowledge their CHW staff by pinning them, and in the pinning, as Joyce described, celebrating, valuing, and congratulating them on an outstanding work that they do day in and day out. So this is not just, the symbolism involved here is important, and I would like all of us to appreciate it. I don't know, can we start by raising your hand, those of you who are community health workers in the room?
Our community health workers?
Can we have a humongous round of applause to all of us?
So all the staff, the CHW for Greater New Bedford community can come in this side. They haven't had the pin
They
yet.
haven't had the
exactly.
pen.
Thank you.
Roberta?
So New Bedford Community Health Center CHW staff
It doesn't have the pin yet.
that have not been pinned yet, please come here. Yes. Bravo! Woo!
We have Maria.
I think that's it.
Gloria, you can come this side.
Bravo! Woo!
Swelly, you can come up front. One on your side. Okay. I just want to say thank you to all the CHW for Greater Community Health Center. Whoever need a pin, please come forward and so we can continue this party. Thank you.
Could I have the New Bedford Health Department CHWs And anyone else that's here that would like to get pinned, we have Lizette here from the Massachusetts Association of Community Health Workers. Come on up.
The neighborhood health center.
Come on in.
Wow. The Massachusetts Health Department. Bedford Health Department. And the offer, by the way, of the logo.
She designed the logo on the pin.
Where is the mayor? He's her right. Bedford Health Department. Ah, they want to know you.
Not with anybody right next door, so.
All right. Mark. Great. The YMCA. Those help.
Welcome help. Bring it out.
Gotta get my energy, sorry.
South Coast. Recovery culture. Okay, a quick update about our efforts at Machua. We have distributed to date close to 1,500 pins to over 100 employers, which means that many employers across the state are finally recognizing community health workers in many different ways, not only pinning, but giving them days off, taking them out to lunch, and doing all the things that actually started here in the Southeast. So congratulations everyone, we're so proud of you. Keep it up next year again, but we will celebrate you every day until next year.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lisette. Thank you everyone for coming this morning. I think this is the end of the ceremony for this morning. Please enjoy some food, the music, some game, and just have a good time, okay? Thank you so much.